Alright, so it is 21st of October 2024. It's a Monday, a no news Monday, to be exact. And obviously, from you saw from the last video, we didn't actually get the entry, missed the entry, doesn't matter. My anticipations was correct, just didn't get the correct setup, so there's no entry now. So, one sec. So, I'm happy today because it shows that I've been disciplined. Like, there's no, like, I'm not rushing any trades, I'm not in FOMO, nothing like that. One thing I will say, NAS didn't give me any setups at all. Swept daily previous highs, straight away 1 minute market structure shift. Really, I could have entered from this 1 minute order block. That could have been a good entry. And then, sorry, one second, pause my TV. And then I could have, targeted, down here, wherever, even though it's 1 hour for value gap. I could have done that, but I didn't feel confident because we had this 5 minute order block here, and it could have been just a continuation upwards. Same with ES essentially, but with ES, what I should have taken into consideration is, as you can see, I've got quite a cold, so I'm sneezing, I do apologise, but price enters this 4 hour for value gap, and as you see, it literally respects consequent encroachment to the T. Hits the 50% range of the 4 hour for value gap to the literal T, like beautifully perfect. Then straight after we get the 1 minute market structure shift. I could have entered off of this breaker block. Obviously stops at the highs, that could be a thing, but look how narrow my stop loss would be, so I just put it at 20 ticks, and I could have targeted these lows down here for 4.55R, or could have targeted, let's say, this 1 hour for value gap, 2.75R. Do you know what I mean? Could have done that. I'm a bit annoyed because it was actually a very nice setup, because we swept London highs into a 4 hour for value gap, 1 minute market structure shift into a breaker block. Could have entered and would have banked. But I was more focused on NAS today. I was looking at NAS has reached the optimal trade entry area on the 1 hour fib, also 1 hour market structure shift / breaker structure. I'm looking on the 1 minute now because I want to see how price reacts if we can break above this 1 minute high, to see if we're going to go further upwards, because on NAS this is a breaker structure, whereas on ES it was just a liquidity sweep. And as we could have seen, we could have made this such a nice trade. This is an A plus setup. I was just worried because of this 5 minute order block, thinking that we'd enter this 5 minute order block and push higher. But really, I should just stick to my rules. If I'm confident enough, I should have just entered, but I just wasn't. So, but yeah, it's overall been a very good day because I haven't forced any trades, and I was very patient for the trade setups. But nothing came, unfortunately. I was looking on the 5 minute once we got that market structure shift for a potential retracement up, but nothing came, which is no issue. But we are now getting a rejection from this. Was like a 15 minute to 1 hour for value gap. But I would just like to see at least an inversion of this 2 minute for value gap. We've already inversed this 1 minute breaker structure, but it's 11 o'clock now, so no trades can be entered. But yeah, that's it. No, I don't think there's going to be any more trade for today. If we look for news for tomorrow, calendar. It's a no news Monday as well. We've got a lot of good volatility, weirdly enough. Tomorrow, got Amber Fold news, which could be decent. Wednesday, still not the best news. We got Amber Fold news still, and Thursday we got some good news. We got unemployment claims and flash services, flash manufacturing PMI. It's pretty good. So this week, I don't know how I feel about this week. There's not a lot of high pressure news, but based on market structure, if we got the right entry, it'd be a beautiful setup. Sweep of daily previous highs, market structure shift. It'd be nice if we got the retracement. I mean, we inverse this 1 minute for value gap, and I know so many people who trade this would have entered on the retracement, stops at the highs. Could have targeted some really nice areas, maybe here all the way down to here, but it is what it is. If just because we inverse the value gap, that's not enough for me to enter. But I did notice, obviously, we got this 1 minute market structure shift here, got a retracement into this fair value gap, which this would have been a good entry, but I just didn't enter. Covering that fair value gap as well. Target all the way down. Ooh. Maybe to here. 2.84. Like that would have been such a nice trade. I don't know why I didn't take it. Well, I do know why. I'm being silly. It's because there's a 5-minute order block here, and I was worried in case, you know. But I think by that point, anyway, price probably would have been at break even. So yeah, but end of the day, I've missed 2 setups, I guess. But it's better than taking a rush one and losing. So yeah, this is why I think I need to start looking at 2 time frames at once. On here, NAS. Possibly on here, I should look on maybe the 5 minute on here, and the 1 minute on here. I think that's what I should have done really, but it doesn't matter too much, because really if I looked at it like this and if I did enter, let's say here, stops about what here, that'd be what here. Stops more likely to be break even by that point. So really I should have entered, I just missed it. So yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, let's go back. But yeah, that's it for today. ES is about to sweep daily previous lows, so we could get an interesting reaction from that. But we've got an hour till lunchtime session, and really I don't know how I feel about, you know, taking a trade at this time, because we've actually just created equal lows realistically. Yeah, look, we've created equal lows right now. But yeah, that's it for me today. I'm probably going to do like a market review in a few hours, so yeah, see you then. Alright, so it's now in the PM session or lunchtime session. So as I anticipated as well, price did have a reaction. It's a reaction of this 1 hour, could say 1 hour order block here, and here, sorry, and the 1 hour for value gap as it is closed above. Obviously there is a pretty decent trade setup here. I mean, if I stayed on after 11, I would have found a plus setup, but you know, is what it is. So we could have found a market structure shift here. Could have entered off of this fair value gap. Stops at the lows here, well, below this order block. Could target this high here. Or we could have entered off of this fair value gap here. Stops here. And still made a pretty decent return. Same with ES as well. It's a pretty decent setup. And market structure shift here. We'll see. Tracing back down to the 1 minute order block and a massive push up. Could have made a 4 hour trade. Today, although it's no news Monday, there was so many nice setups, and I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't take it. Because it would have been pretty nice. I've seen quite a lot of people today taking on as this inversion fair value gap trade. I think maybe the combination of a sweep of like a strong amount of liquidity, like the daily previous highs, then making an inversion fair value gap might be important. But the thing is how I saw it is after we initially sweeped it, we inverse a fair value gap here after the initial sweep. But I think obviously it was looked at as a 3 minute fair value gap. Obviously, so on the 3 minute here, it was respected, whereas 1 minute it wasn't. Whereas on here, it was completely disrespected. So people would have probably entered. And this is actually a pretty decent setup, I'd say. But yeah, is what it is. So yeah, that's it from today, and I'll be back tomorrow. So see you then.